This is a significant exhibition. It's the first time that I've shown such a large body of this work in Derry. I think some of my frustration with the way in which Derry was represented through photojournalism spurred me to, lift the camera myself and make my own contribution. But I wanted to find another way of thinking about and making images of the place, avoiding the kind of cliches that we all know of photojournalism.
This has been 2 years in the making, and we've been talking about it for 4 years. And it's been such a brilliant journey, such a great experience, and such a great learning experience for us at the Nerve Centre in particular, to co-curate along with Matt's gallery.
All the photos and videos in these shows are the ones that Willie has made in Derry. Everything I know about Willie Doherty and everything I know about Derry, I've seen through his eyes.
You can see here the range of works from the early black and white photographs using text to the later colour images and then the more recent video works. And through that process, of course, his work has gained more and more international attention. But fundamentally, the work is about communication. It speaks both ways, both into the community in the city and then out to the wider community in an international environment.
It's a great thing to see so many different works that expand through various different years in one space now, that work so perfectly together, and it's such a well curated show as well. But it's great to see it back in the city again.
Your first audience is yourself as the artist, as the producer, and then it kind of goes out in kind of concentric rings or circles. Well, I try not to kind of anticipate what people may say or what they may think about the work, because invariably you're wrong.
There's a rawness and a realness, and I think there's always artistic integrity, certainly from any of the work that I've seen of Willie's, and I think that's really, really important for any artist. It's deep-rooted in this place.
I think it's something so many of us have lived with in subject matter. It's something I think we all can connect to. We're familiar with it, but he always pulls out something that's different, that's uncomfortable, it just makes you stop and look and think again.
Nobody else could see Derry in the way that Willie Doherty sees it. Vicious scenes, from our unfortunate history. Just to see the scene where it happened and the road bifurcating sort of reminded me vividly, far more vividly, than had there been a picture of the body crumpled on the ground.
This is our very own, twice nominated Turner Prize artist. It's a very moving experience looking at some of these images again, and it sends your mind back into that mode of inquiry and memory and recollection.
If you make work about the things that interest you and excite you, then I think it's easier to sustain the work then. And I think that's the important thing over the long term, is to have a practice that you can sustain and will interest you and hopefully interest others.